All right. Are we live yet? I don't see myself. I do see something over here. Good Monday morning. Who loves Monday? Who here loves Mondays? Is it your favorite day of the week? Is it your favorite day of the week? How about yours? Murfreesboro. Hey, as always, we get started with 60 seconds of gratitude today. I'm thankful. We got some bad family news coming. Hey, I'll try not to say too much. I'll start crying. But it appears my grandmother is going to pass away. She's lived almost 96 years. So I know Drew's over there. I've got to go by there. But I'm grateful to have had 48 years with my grandmother. When I was a little bitty kid, I would go. That was kind of like my second mama, my grandmother was. And, she's been a trooper. She's, again, 96 years old. That is awesome. That's a long. She's tough as hell. Mondays are just Fridays in disguise. Who agrees with Danny that Mondays are just Fridays in disguise? Is that true to you, Fejo? So everybody, if you would get on here and like, comment, and share the stream, I'd really, really appreciate it because our career night's this Thursday, correct? Next Thursday. Is it next Thursday? Okay, when is it? This Wednesday or Thursday? When are we doing our other thing? This coming Thursday. And at what time? 4 to 5. 4 to 5 o'clock. And we're eating pizza. Okay, I'm thankful. Me and Van went and had pizza on Saturday. We ate a lot of pizza. I ate a lot. I ate one slice of his. I ate a medium. Happy Monday to you, Noah. So this next Thursday, I'm still going to talk about it because who would be interested in coming to work for us? I want to put that out there, and I'm going to attract that to us. We're looking specifically right now for more salespeople. That's what we're looking for. And do we care if you're in a sales job or if you've had sales experience? I don't care about that. Some of our best people. What was Noah doing before he got here, Josh? Shopping cart tires. What was Drew doing before he came here? Air units. What were you doing?
I was in gym class.
You were in PE class. Josh came straight out of high school. Hayden, he was a server. Moon Guy was Grassi, good morning. Moon Guy was a pastor in another world. Grassi was a bartender. Shawan, Steven, hey, they were great before they came here. Don't matter. Who else do we have? Cowboy, he's a teacher, but he had a little bit of experience. But here's what we're looking for. I'm putting this out there so I can attract this. I'm looking for another little baby Josh. I don't know if legally I can say I'm looking for a dude. Can I say that, Van, or is that illegal? Yeah. That's illegal. Well, I'm looking for a guy, really under 25 years old, that has probably had some problems. I'm looking for me, not Josh. Noah went from fixing shopping carts to having 10K months selling real estate. Hey, he got rich this month. Here's what I'm really looking for. They don't have to be 25. They don't have to be a guy. They sure would help them out if they were under 30 and they were a guy and they've had some problems in their life. And when I'm saying problems in their life, I'm not saying like they're getting out of jail. I'm not saying that they've had legal problems. I'm saying they've had self-esteem problems. Maybe they've had confidence problems. Maybe they're just one person away from changing their life because somebody took the time to start believing in them and they started to feel better about themselves. So if I could draw up my perfect little person, it would be a person like me. You understand what? And if I'm looking at most of the people that are here, we don't have many people that came here that were just like they're awesome. Do we?
Weatherman.
Well, outside of Weatherman and Shawan. But most of the people that have been attracted to me have been there's a reason why you'd be attracted to me. Maybe you're in a low spot. Maybe things aren't going your way. Maybe you didn't have a father figure. When I was 14, 15 years old, my dad was sick and he died when I was 15, right before I turned 16. No, he died when I was 15. So whenever you don't have these things in your life, there's an absence, there's a void, there's a hole. And as you're going through life, these are really from childhood, you start to look for somebody that I can fit into this void. Who was it when I was growing up that I was looking for that could fill that void? And there's people out there, that may be one of the reasons why they would want to come work here. Or maybe they just think they could be like Noah and they could have a $10,000 a month. When are you going to have your first $10,000 a month?
Next month.
There you go. It's going to happen. Hey, if you'll listen to what I'm saying, it will happen for you. I'm not the only person that could change your life. I'm not saying that, but I do know how to go from shit to shine, okay? I know how to do that. How do I know how to do that? Because I've been there. I saw a stat today. The amount of guys that are moving back in with their parents it's just like going steady up. I forgot where I saw it, but I saw it on some something I followed maybe on Instagram. It just shows the number of guys between 25 and 34 moving back into their parents' home. And that was me. Except I was outside. I was in the 35 plus. What is it, 35 to 45 or what's that demographics they do?
You were a senior.
I was a senior student at home. Senior! That happened to me. And when I moved back into my house at 35 years old, I was like broke. I was broken. My self-esteem was crushed. My self-respect. I was looking in all the wrong areas of how could I make me feel better. Where was my confidence coming from? My confidence then, when I was 25 to 35, I was looking at how I could build my confidence. And I was building it in the wrong ways. Do you care to take a guess how I was trying to build my confidence?
Chasing ass.
That's right. That's where I was building my confidence, was girls. I can see other people around here that do the same thing. They feel better about themselves over a girl. Females. Ladies. Good morning, Cecilia. How are you? And therefore, they're willing to put more effort, attention, and do things they don't want to do in that area than the other area. Then when Tony Woodall came into my life, he's like, dude, you're doing this the whole wrong way, man. Everything that you need to build is on the inside, the guts. Building from the inside is always much harder. It's a lot harder to do. If you were going to rebuild a house, the exterior would be the cosmetic stuff, but whenever you got to do some of the hard stuff, the foundation stuff, the guts of the house, it's a whole lot harder. People are much more willing to give up. And the reason why I feel so led to help more people is because I had somebody come into my life willing to help, showing me what I need to know, things I didn't even know. I didn't even know what the hell self-improvement was. That was not even a thing. I don't at 35, I'm 48, 13 years ago, I don't even know, was YouTube around yet, Van?
Barely. Yeah, it was just got started.
Well, see, I wasn't even looking on, the influencers back then probably weren't on YouTube putting content out. I didn't even know what this stuff was. I probably knew who Tony Robbins was, but I didn't really buy into that. It wasn't even on my radar. And then I experienced it. And whenever you experience something that you're like, my wife is on here. Everybody say hello to my wife.
Hello.
That's not what I meant in the writing. Hello to my Wi-Fi. Whenever you get something that you like, what's the first thing you want to do next? Yes.
So what was the question?
I know. Yeah. What would you like? What would you do next? Pay attention. What would you want next, Van?
I wasn't paying attention either.
What are y'all doing over there?
Brittany.
Whenever you get a taste of something that you like, what's the next thing you want? You want more of it. Yeah, whenever me and Van went to eat pizza on Saturday and he had that first bite of that fresh, juicy pizza straight out of the oven, he took a bite. He didn't stop. He ate the whole damn pizza, almost. Then I stole a slice from him. Well, the same thing happened to me whenever I first started getting around something that was creating curiosity in my brain. Man, hold on now. I can learn this right here and my life gets easier. I can learn this and I can also make more money. I can learn this and I can also become more confident. I can learn this and also start attracting things into my life that I really want. Why didn't I know this 10 years ago? I wish I would have known this. I could have known that if I did have one mentor back then, Kenny Jones. He was like my father figure. But Tony was the first person that was pouring into me. And man, I love that experience. And that's why I love to give it back. So if somebody were to come work here in sales, there's really about 4 reasons why you would want to come work here. Number 1, you're going to get a mentor that's going to push you, that's going to hold you accountable, that's going to challenge you to get to a completely just another level. Number 2 is you're going to develop a skill. You're going to develop a hard skill that's transferable, meaning you can use it here or wherever you go on to the rest of your life, you're going to be able to use it. Number 3 is you're going to learn how to build a personal brand. I'm going to teach you how to build a personal brand. Number 4, it's going to be the leads that you get. And then there's going to be a free prize. The free prize is I'm going to give you another way to get wealthy. Do you know what that way is? Investment. Tommy, what's up? Good morning. Got my GTT knowledge this morning. My morning. Hey, I appreciate you getting on here, old buddy. I appreciate that a lot. So today's show is we're having this career night. Now, I really want to help. I can't say it, can I? I can't say. Women probably don't have as much enjoyment around me. Do you? If you're just being honest. Do you? Do you? I enjoy. Well, a lot of women probably don't. Do you think women like to be around me more or the guys? Van?
I think it's the same. I don't see it.
Am I being sexist?
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I? Well, like my wife, there's probably a lot of times my wife does not like being around me when I turn into that other thing.
Oh, yeah, you can flip the switch and be like completely dominant. Girls don't like that.
How would you describe it, Danny?
I feel like there's times where you just connect more with the guys. So girls just
How would you describe it?
don't.
Yeah, there's probably some girls here whenever I flip, like I know this, whenever my wife hears that part of me, she hates it. Van probably hates it.
I think you just gotta have thick skin.
You do have to have
Whether
thick
you're
skin,
a guy or a
but that's right. I'm looking for thick-skinned people, and the reason why I'm looking for the thick-skinned is because you got to be thick-skinned in the world. Tougher people have a much better chance of survival and expansion if they're tougher. And I wasn't always. I was a physically and had mental toughness, but my emotional toughness, I struggled. That was part of the self-esteem and the self-confidence thing. Not having the emotional toughness. The emotional toughness would be whenever that dude backs out of that deal, no matter if it was a valid reason or an invalid reason, but how do I get back up motivated to get him back or go get more people? I really struggled when things didn't go my way. Now I feel like I'm supposed to pour back in people. So we're going to be talking about this a lot until next Thursday, July the 29th from 6 to 8. And Josh, that night I need you to demonstrate what you have learned. That means you're on the phone calling people. People are going to come in here. Are any of your friends coming? Mm-hmm. Have you talked to them since?
Yeah, I think I have 4 people now.
You've got 4 people. When's the last time you asked any of them if they're coming?
Yesterday.
Did you? All right, that's good. Shut us down, Von Grafton, and please do the word. Spread the word. We're looking, hey, not just for males. We're looking for thick-skinned people. And I tend to do better with younger people because The older you get, most of the time, they don't want to hear my shit. Everybody have a